Welcome to J&J Sports Radio in the morning. I'm Josh Berkowitz. This is my partner James Powell. We're going to be talking about some sports news today. So we're going to be talking about some basketball. The NBA Finals are getting crazy and heating up. So what do you predict is going to happen about the NBA Finals?
Miami will take the next game at home, and that's just going to finish it off. As much as I hate to say it, I'm not a huge fan of LeBron or anything, but not only are they home, they won 3 straight. The Thunder is kind of losing it now. I mean, I'm sure they still want it, but they're not really as psyched as they were at the start, and I really think that Miami will just take it at home.
Well, I mean, if OKC really pushes through this and they win this next game, they're going to get the support of their fans in Oklahoma City when they go back. And I think they are going to win the next game and then win the next 2 to take the series and become the victors.
They're going to take 3 in a row against.
I think they're going to take 3. Because, they have Russell Westbrook and James Harden, who comes off the bench and still scores like 20 points. And then you have, Kevin Durant, and you have Russell Westbrook. They're all great players. Kevin Durant's the star, and then on the other side you have LeBron and Dwayne and Chris Bosh, but LeBron chokes. That's the problem. Fourth quarter, he doesn't come through to get the points. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now we're going to talk about who the best player in the NBA is. We have a caller on the line. Let's go to that caller.
Hi, yes, I'd like to call about who the best player in the NBA is. LeBron James, once he gets this ring, I think he's well on his way to being there.
Well, I mean, you have LeBron, he doesn't have a ring yet, and then you have Durant, who doesn't have a ring yet, so you can't really say anything about that right now, who's the best player in the NBA. But, I mean, Durant, I think he's more of a genuine player. He isn't really an egomaniac, the same as LeBron James is. What do you think?
Well, as I said before, but LeBron James, he's well on his way. I mean, a win here will get him even further, but Kevin Durant still will be a great player, and he's not all that old, and he hasn't played as many years as LeBron and everything, so he still has more time. LeBron is mid-end of his career. So I think that a lot of young players, we still have a lot of great young players who can grow up and be great stars.
And then, how about Kobe? Where does Kobe fit in this equation?
Kobe, well, kind of disappointing this year. I mean, didn't make it that far. And I think he's still a good player, but next year he's got to prove himself that he can still be one of NBA's lights.
All right. So this has been J&J Sports Radio. For my partner James Powell, I'm Josh Berkowitz, and have a great rest of the day.